Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Sherwin, and in this video we are covering multiple things, so it's kind of like an update video. If you haven't seen the previous video where our Model X has been completely fixed, no more issues, please go check that out. I'm pretty stoked about that. We're pretty stoked. We're happy that we're finally got the car that we ordered without any problems 5 months later with monthly service appointments. So pretty happy about that. So now we can start focusing on getting mods and additions and accessories to it. We already have accessories, and I don't know if you've noticed in other videos, but we have floor mats in our Model X, but it's not the Tesla floor mats because it's always out of stock. So we ended up finding these floor mats on Amazon, and I've been linking them in the video descriptions because some of you have reached out and asked about accessories in the Model X, and I'm like, man, there are no accessories, at least that are available from Tesla. It's always sold out. The key fob is always sold out. Abby actually ordered it and we have yet to program it, but she bought me one. I didn't need it. I ended up just getting the garage opener from MyQ, the software one, from the holiday update. So I'm gonna probably be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for that one. But yeah, she bought a key fob. She had it on like a watch list because it's always sold out. The floor mats, again, always sold out, so we ended up buying one from Amazon. The usual screen protectors. Aside from the screen protector and the floor mats for the Model X, we really haven't been looking for any other accessories. There isn't really that much. The other accessories we have for the Model Y, it's mainly like an organizer for the center console, but the Model X center console seems to be fine. We don't need any extra or additional organizers. We might be looking into a dog. I was a previous dog owner when I was a kid. We had a Labrador Golden Retriever, and she had a great life, 17 years, and she passed away 2013, and I can't move on. It's hard for me to move on because she was with us for 17 years. That's a pretty long time. And every time I see a lab or a golden retriever, a white one especially, it hits me. Yeah, it hits me pretty hard because I miss Snowball. We called her Snowball. That was her name. But I think we are ready for another pet, and so that's probably other accessories we're gonna look into. But first, we gotta look for a dog first. We're probably gonna go and adopt one, but look out for that. Still not sure, but yeah, there's no other accessories that I could think of that we should be looking into. If you have any ideas, if you found some cool accessories for the Model X or for the Model Y, please let me know. Drop something on the descriptions, or not the description, but the comment down below, and let me know. Share the link. I was looking at these organizers, under the seat organizers, but there have been mixed reviews, and it's like, do I even need it? The Model Y I have is it's only me that's primarily in that car because that's my daily commuter car. So hardly anyone rides with me. So pretty much everything in that car is like already there. So I don't look much for other accessories than what I already have. Now, we are planning, or at least Abby would like to wrap her Model X in the same shop we went to, and in previous videos I went to that shop. It's called Wrap Legacy. This is not a sponsored video, but I do like to share different companies that we have business with, that we have good relationships with, and I think that they have good service and good pricing. But yeah, so Wrap Legacy in Upland, California. We went there, and we've been going there. Our previous Model Y 7-seater that Abby had, that was our in-between car, because we knew that the Model X was gonna take over a year to get, so we ended up just getting the Model Y 7-seater in the meantime while we waited for the Model X. Anyway, so Abby got that wrapped at Wrap Legacy, and what she chose was Aurora Borealis. Man, you know, the color changing cloud or whatever, I don't know. I'll put the link below of what Aurora Borealis is. But yeah, and I'll also put up some pictures. I didn't really do a lot of pictures of her old Model Y. We no longer have it because we sold it once we took delivery of our Model X, because again, it was just an in-between car. But anyway, the wrap was a matte finish. It color shifted, so depending on how you looked at the car, the angle of the sun hitting it, it changes colors. Primarily it's like a white beige finish, but the colors can shift to pink, to green, to blue, all sorts of different colors, and Wrap Legacy did a pretty good job at it. And we were getting stopped by people asking us like, oh man, is this wrapped, and or is that paint? And so we actually, Jonathan from Wrap Legacy was sharing with me that a couple of people have gone there and got the same wrap. I think for sure one of them was the Model 3 that saw us at a mall, Victoria Gardens over in Rancho Cucamonga. We were at the parking lot and she drove by and she was like, oh man, that looks so cool, you know, like tell me where you got it and this and this. And so what Jonathan told us was she took her Model 3 there and pretty much said, okay, I saw this Model Y, this was the wrap, and Jonathan knew exactly who it was us, and she just wanted the same exact one. And so what we did though is a little different than just wrapping the whole car with that one color. What I wanted was to be a little different on the bumper, the bottom part. We put like a black strip. So like the, what is that called? The grill, I guess, the grill area kind of flowed in with the bottom bar, so it's black. And then Abby wanted the black side mirrors instead of it being the same color as the body wrap. So we did a couple different things. Those are the two that we did to try to be a little different. I mean, the wrap itself is already different, but that's what that's the other additions that we've added with the wrap. Wrap Legacy also helped me get my Model 3 when I had it fixed. So I'm gonna do a video about that in the future as well, so stay tuned for that. But pretty much it had something to do with the sensors, the ultrasonic sensors on the front bumper. So they were able to help me get that fixed at a more reasonable rate. So stay tuned for that video. I'm planning on doing that video also. So now we were at Wrap Legacy a few days ago, and they were working on this Lucid Air. This is the first time I've actually seen one up close. I've seen them at around, like when I saw the Tesla SoCal group at a supercharger where they were doing a mini meetup. There was a Lucid there, but I just wanted to walk around, check out the other cars, and didn't really pay too much time, you know, just checking it out. But this time I was able to take a close look, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I would drop the cash on that for that car, but it looks pretty cool. And one thing I didn't notice until someone at the shop was like, hey, did you see the interior? And I'm like, yeah, what about it? The interior from the front is a different color from the back, and it does that color shift. Man, this is a color shift video, but so it's like the interior in the front is black, and then it slowly shifts into brown to the back of the vehicle. Like the back seats become brown, and the transition from black to brown is pretty cool looking. But one thing I wish they would have done, and Jonathan over there at the shop was like, you know, if they would have put some black stitching on the brown seats, I think it would have looked better. And I agree with them to add a little bit more contrast in the back. But the interior is pretty spiffy. I mean, I like it. So black to brown, it's pretty cool. I also noticed that in the on the hood, there's like a little hole, and I peeked through and I'm like shining light through it, and I'm like, where does that like slit or hole lead to? So apparently there's also like an entry or airway right above the headlights that go up to the top of the hood. So I guess it's for airflow. I'm not really too sure. Maybe it's to help with aerodynamics. I don't think it's anything to do with cooling down any engine or anything, because there are no engines in these EVs. And the motors are pretty much right next to the wheel, so I'm sure they're getting a lot of you know, airflow down there. I don't know if it even needs airflow, but I just thought it looked, I don't know if I like it, I don't know if I dislike it, but I thought it was interesting to me. So we were talking with Jonathan, and we told him that we liked our previous wrap that he did for our Model Y, but we didn't like the matte finish. So for those who are contemplating on wrapping your cars, just to give you a heads up, matte finish, it shows dirt and dust like a lot easier. Like you can tell the car is dirty than if it were a gloss finish. So that was one of the things we didn't like with the matte finish wrap. So this time around, like, Abby wants to stay with the color shifting style, but she wants to get it done in a gloss finish. And so Jonathan showed us a video that they did for a McLaren. If I find the video, I'll do like a little clip and include it in this video, and then look in the description for the link to the actual video. But they did the wrap on that. We liked it. We got he has this sampler pack where it just has all these different colors. The brand that they use is TinyBot, and I think that's a local company. So that's the brand that he offers, but he also does 3M and other brands. But the previous wrap we got was also TinyBot, so we're gonna stick with this one. But yeah, and so we took it outside, we moved the little samplers around, and like, ooh, it looks pretty cool. We held the sample strip or sample rectangle on the hood of the car, and just trying to imagine what it would look like. But it looks like it has like a gray finish when it's just like sitting there, and then it'll shift to about a blue or maybe like a prism look. But it's not too much. It's subtle. I don't like the over the top, like just fancy looking. We like the more subtle thing, where it's kind of like you would have to do a double take, like, oh, did that just change colors? Like that kind of thing, where instead of it like just being so obvious, like, oh man, that thing is just bright. Nothing against those wraps, but it's just not our style. But we like more of that subtle look where you do a double take and it's like, oh, did that just change colors, you know? So we got that a lot with our Model Y when we had it. And it's pretty cool, because we started conversation with so many different people because of that wrap. Got to meet people, and you know, just exchanged ideas, share ideas. Many people came to us, and all of a sudden they got interested with an EV because of the wrap. So it's really a wrap. Adding a wrap to the car is a nice, is it an accessory, is it a mod? But it's nice. If you're considering it, I think you should look into it. Well, we're a couple weeks out. We haven't finalized anything yet, but we got some estimates from him. But we have some other ideas that we want to incorporate in there, and see if it's gonna increase the price or if he's just gonna throw it in for free. Our Model Y did have black badges. I'll tell you one thing, he did throw those in for free, so thank you, Jonathan. And also we were able to keep our original badges. Now the dual motor on the back, at least for the is that the 21? Yeah, Abby had a 2021 Model Y. The dual motor letterings are actually not attached to each other. So they weren't just gonna like color it or, you know, and put it back, because it's like individual letters. So I think we ended up just getting a sticker. I think that was just a sticker. But the Tesla Chrome we kept, and he swapped them. Well, not swapped, but he gave us black ones for the front of the hood and the trunk. So good looking out, Jonathan, on that. But I think we want to do that again this time and just get black badges for the Model X. But so we also went to our local DMV, and because Abby wanted to re-register her old vanity plates. She had custom plates from the Model Y, but now she wants to use them again. We kept them because we didn't want to give them when we sold the car. And we kept them in the garage, and so we went to the DMV. She paid the fee, and they gave us new stickers for the vanity plate. But while I was waiting for her at the DMV, I noticed a car towards the back with a wire or cable like sticking out on the side, and I'm like, I know what that is. Wait a minute. So the local DMV has chargers in the back parking lot. And so if you're ever around, always be on the lookout to see if there are chargers there. And this particular charger, there was 3 of them. One of them is in a handicap parking, and then 2, you could park there. Before doing anything, I went inside and asked, hey, are those chargers like public chargers, or is it just for employees? So apparently they're public chargers. It doesn't matter if you have business with DMV or not, you can go and use them. And so I pulled out the adapter, plugged in our X, and it was doing about 5 kilowatts. Yeah, 5 kilowatts. So it's not that fast, but it is faster than the 110 that if you were just gonna plug into the wall. And it's free. Can't complain, right? Free is the best 4-letter word that starts with an F. So I thought it was pretty interesting, and I'm starting to notice more and more chargers becoming available, non-Tesla chargers. So you will need an adapter, which should come with your car. But not only that, but they're free. So there's more and more free chargers that are becoming available. So that, hopefully that's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right, so next thing on the list is I want to give a shout out to Jeff, a viewer from North Carolina. He messaged me. We've been chatting on Facebook Messenger, and at that time he was in the process of waiting for his Model X Plaid delivery. And so he messaged me a few weeks ago and was like, hey bro, I got the car, and I'm like, oh sweet. So he sent me some pictures on Messenger. He got a blue Plaid, congratulations. And he also got the cream interior. So shout out to Team Cream Interior. I'm telling you, cream is the best color for the Model X and Model S. All right, so almost done. 2 other things I wanted to mention. I have this idea of doing streaming. So rather than doing these videos where just a bunch of updates, a bunch of different topics, I was thinking about just streaming, like schedule a stream, and then hopefully some of you can join me and have maybe some Q&A or have some unscheduled discussion. I don't know. I really want to build a community, and I know there's a lot of communities out there already for Tesla and EV and stuff, but it just seems like there's many different schedules, and I don't get to talk with people like in an immediate sense. So hopefully I can schedule a time or try out different time slots, and some of you can come and join and just hang out, and then just do updates of what's been going on, because usually when I do videos it's on a particular topic and that's what the whole video is about, and then later on I have like a little sneak. I'll sneak in something, right? Like a bunch of just little different updates at the end or something. But unlike this video is mainly, the whole video is just updates about a bunch of different things. So I'm thinking about just doing some streaming. I don't know. Sometimes my content is long. I don't know how you feel about that. Shout out to my brother Erwin, who gave me some feedback. He's like, gotta cut down those videos shorter. I know I get off on a tangent sometimes, but I just like to talk. I love to talk about this stuff. Technology is a passion of mine, and Tesla is not just a car to me, but it's a great piece of technology. So I get pretty excited, and sometimes I just go on and on and on and on and on. So we'll figure something out, but I want to look into streaming. I'm hoping to get some of you to join me and just hang out. I'm not really sure yet. What do y'all think? I look for your feedback. I love the feedback you give back. So let me know what y'all think. And then finally, this is one that I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to do this little series of, is it a mini series, or I don't know what you want to call it, but I've been recording these videos with different people and I want to do a little series about it. And so just stay tuned for that. How about that? Just stay tuned for that. I've recorded 4 already, with I think 2 or 3 more that I'm trying to work out some schedule. I really think it's good content. I hope. I'm just sharing information, and hopefully it's something that will help people out. And but yeah, so look out for it. I haven't figured out a name. One of my designers that I work with is helping me out with a logo and maybe a motion graphic or something, just to label it as a separate series or whatever, but it'll be on this channel. But that's coming soon. I'm already editing 2 of the videos, and then waiting on the logo and the branding on it and stuff, but stay tuned for that one. And then shout out to my cousin. I'm wearing the shirt he gave me. He is a photographer in the East Coast. So if you're in the East Coast and you need a wedding photographer, call up my cousin Ronald, Octagon Photography. It is not a sponsored video. He gave me the shirt for free. I'm just giving him a shout out. Love my cousin, proud of him. And he does awesome work. So if you have any quinceañeras or events, weddings, hit him up, look him up. I'll put the link in the description below as well. And just supporting everybody, you know. If you got something going on, let me know if I could help out. And because that's what it is, right? That's what it is. We all got to help each other. So thank you for watching. Man, I'm really excited about all these things that I want to do on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like the video, please like the video. Keep the feedback coming. That's what keeps me going, because I rely on it to make sure that I'm, like, you know, headed in a good direction. If not, again, please let me know what kind of content you want to see, what things should I cover. Again, I'm not an expert at stuff, but I'll try to look them up. And I'll continue to share. Let's all share our experiences. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.